Alright, welcome to Sophia's Emporium. Let's see if we can't get this evidence. It's went out on Twitter. We're talking about stealing video and speeding up clocks and playing games. And this clock starts. It says 8 minutes, 3 seconds. That means that's probably all that's left of this video. This is very important.
No longer talked about, promoted, endorsed, or brought to the forefront of any intelligent conversation. They've turned everything into bullshit. Not because they meant to. The world's too stressful to live in. And I made a monster tweet today about it, but that's not neither here nor there either. So here's the point. I'm working with the book. I go into this elaborate thing that I have to break it down so I can do a show for you guys, and I'm thinking how important it is. So this is why I haven't been online. But I took 3 different highlighters, a couple of thin things I could underline, and like when we were in grade school, we learned like 1 line underlined for a noun or 2 for a verb, or whatever the teacher taught, and you learned what sentences really meant. So I was going to make my own code that was more in the subject we're talking about. And there's many subjects going on in this 7 or 8 pages of coded information that I've already got it. I'm there, but here was the deal. Alright, since I'm irrelevant, the new ad that's on every YouTube where the shrink tells you're the guru, kind of looks like an old Dwayne Dyer kind of dude, nice guy, bald. And he's explaining how, their course is going to help you deal with all this. And in the end, none of these people can really help, and they've hidden me, and I've brought help. And, like Chandler says, they had to court-martial me because the CDC doesn't acknowledge it. Oh, bullshit, they do too. And it's in their own medical books, and they know that their back's against the wall because I actually bring flippin' evidence. I wasn't here to be in a fucking drama community or some bullshit murder stories.
They're trying to
Ponzi schemes.
Bump the video right now, pushing out software updates, multiples.
That is how I found.
And that's how they did it earlier today, a couple hours ago.
Be on every damn thing of media across the board and put me out here. A lot of people, like who's the one dude, that Ken Whitehead and Michael Cesarian. Well, when I first came online in 2014, I knew what Tessarian was stepping in, and he was brazen, and I knew he didn't really necessarily have a respect for the females when it would come to important subjects. He's a man's man and whatever. But I was able to communicate, and he got kind of fucking snippy with me. Now, back in the day, fucking Michael Tessarian used to make 4-hour videos, 8-hour videos, 12-hour videos. It was all technical. It was all intense and heavy. And once he fell out of that top tier of live action role players because of his intent and twisting and inverting things, and he couldn't help it. He got fucked up. A lot of people got this mind virus that had been on the computer for over a decade, which is why dumbass will tell you that, like Corey Goods got mental fucking dementia because he's been involved in this crap for 5 years. I think the reason why they got it is because they acted like they had it. And like I said on Twitter today, man, fuck, between the placebo effect and uh, 80% of all diseases cause, or the origin to 80% of all what they call diseases. One of the main indicators is stress, whether it's mental, environmental, physical, emotional, and people that are just out there to stress people out and they think it's cute or funny or entertainment, the days are fucking done. And I'm not saying it to be a bitch. I'm saying it for the survival of the species. And of course, you know, he's sick, and over 3 years ago he was bragging that he's dead and he's still
Chatter.
alive and
Which
he's
all
still
that's
doing what he's
gone.
doing. Well, you know what? Here again, what American is going to stand up and say that that's okay? And they involve themselves in political discussions, religious discussions, financial discussions, or legal discussions. And I have always been accountable to every word I speak. And I stand like that now and today for this very reason. So, let me wrap it up. I'm not saying nothing more because here's the amazing fucking thing. Now, since I'm the one that confessed to the world that I'm involved in some kind of telepathic link thing and yickety squack, and every word I meant, I've made hundreds of videos. Okay. Well, then, if I really believe that, wouldn't you believe that I was aware that this
Oh
telepathic
Lord, tell me this is
mind
moving.
link secret technology fucking whoopty shit, which
Alright.
is a miracle. I think it's fucking cool, but in the meantime, I knew they already knew. It was like
7:22
they were downloading
was when I
it
touched this phone,
as
and
I
over
was
here it's at
processing it,
7:20 right now.
and it was very organic.
And time
Of
is
course,
not
because it's
congruent with
my
the
wife and I
video.
know the information so well as a holistic stylist and as a studier. Well, anyhow, at that moment, God and technology, and even the devil his own self, you know, they had no objection to me not trying with all my heart and soul to make a full, well-rounded show about what I just told you about. Because in the end, they already knew, and it really only matters that they know and I know. And no, I still can't say who they are, but they're funny as shit, aren't they? It's fucking amazing. But back to this book. Okay. So, like I said, I tagged what is relevant to what we are dealing with in all the medical terms. And it's going to provide the answers that these skeptics need to do their real motherfucking job, which is pretty cool. And it's not like rubbing it in or nothing, but it's a destiny. It's a thing that I was always meant to do. So for anybody that has a fucking issue with me fulfilling a mission, now you get the bigger picture, and it's much more fun to laugh at and mock, because that's what people do when they don't really understand something and they don't want to stand under it and say, yeah, Suze, you're right. I'm not asking anybody to do that. I went on this journey for me, and that's what I said from the start, and it was never about money or views, and that's why they did steal everything and make money on it, because that wasn't what I was in it for. Well, I came online to do legitimate business on YouTube, so you better fucking believe I came here to provide information and to get the right products out to people that they need to live their lives. And that is the truth. So help me God, right? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write all those